following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Good evening from the Convocation Center from Ohio University. The Hiland Hawks, a record of 22-3, winners of 17 games in a row. They're to the regionals for the 9th time in the last 10 seasons. Taking on Grandview Heights, the Bobcats, a record of 20-5, and they've won 6 straight. All for the right to move on to this Saturday's regional championship game. I'll speak with Hiland head basketball coach Mark Schlaball coming up next on the pregame show on WKLM. At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
Visit Souls in Berlin, celebrating Lucky March the 2nd through the 17th. Crafters have donated hundreds of prizes that'll be given away with purchases over $30. Shamrock Wednesdays will be on the 4th and 11th. Find the hidden Shamrock in each store and win gift cards. If you wear green on March 17th, you'll receive 17% off your purchase. Spend $25 or more for a chance to win a prize. Have fun on Lucky Fridays because they will have a guessing game. We hope you stop by for all the shenanigans.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
It's time for Before the Tip, brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Alongside Hiland Hawks and basketball coach Mark Sidle getting set for this regional semifinal matchup against Grandview Heights. 9th trip to the regionals in the last 10 years. Mark, I know you didn't make it last year, but you've made this trip many times to the Convo. Is there some comfort, I guess, having the familiarity you have with your surroundings here at the Convo?
Yeah, I think the biggest comfort is just we kind of know what time to leave from Hiland. We stop about halfway down and let our guys walk around. So just some things like that we've learned over the years, because it is such a long trip, trying to get here at the right time. You don't want to get here too early, don't want to get here too late. So those are all things you have to kind of keep in mind when you make this long of a trip.
You can play a little different environment here when you play in a college arena like this, but in the past year, you guys have really shot well in this type of environment.
Yeah, we've tended to play well down here. It is a weird place because the bleachers aren't pulled out around the court, so even though there could be a couple thousand people here, it feels kind of empty. And it's hard to hear in here. It's hard to communicate with your players. So things like that make it a challenge, but it's one of those things where we've been here enough that our guys have played pretty well down here in the past.
Well, you take on Grandview Heights out of the Columbus District, and a couple 6'5" guys to start for them. Boston Pearson, Duncan Peterson, particular average over 15 a game. What stands out to you about those two guys?
Well, they're very physical. I mean, they're as physical of guys that we played against. They play three posts at all times, so they're a very unique high school basketball team. Really the first team we've played all year that does things like they do. They're kind of an old school basketball team, the way they just pound the ball inside. And with having three big kids, which they'll often have three bigs on the floor, they can take advantage of mismatches. So, their size is a concern, their physicality, and they're just really well coached. Seasoned team, you can tell they've played a tough schedule. So, but you get to this level, everybody you're going to play is going to be a good team.
And so that's why you played a tough schedule all season long. But with that in mind here, what do you have to do against this team tonight?
Just the battle of the paint. That's what we've been talking about here since our win last Friday. Is we have to try to win the battle of the paint, and that includes rebounding the basketball, us trying to get some easy baskets against their size, and then we can't let them bully us when they're on offense, and we got to try to force their catches as far away from the basket as we possibly can.
Kind of joking or the fact that you're not used to waiting until Thursday to play a regional semifinal game. Is that kind of an advantage, or not so much, guys, antsy to get out there, or you get a few extra days of preparation, I guess?
It's I don't know. It's, we were kind of feeling like we were back in a rhythm, playing again after having some time off, and it felt like a lot of practices between our last game and tonight. So I think our guys are anxious to play. Hopefully we can settle in after those nerves come out at the beginning of the game and be okay.
Mark, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's the voice of Hiland Hawks and basketball coach Mark Sidle.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center open house Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center open house, March 19th.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
As the cold weather is coming, rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Jesse McClure with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having a rodent control service done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep those pests out. Holmes Pest Control, where quality service still counts. Call us at 330-674-9094. Thank you.
At Beaches, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
Denco Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denco takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denco and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community. Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The open ocean, the salty breeze, the thrill of the catch.
Matt, we're standing in the parking lot at Rhodey's IGA.
Exactly, because the catch of the day is already here.
Now through Sunday, dive into these deals. Fresh Atlantic salmon fillets, just $8.98 a pound. 26 to 30 count Southern Seas cooked shrimp, $7.98. And 31 to 40 count raw shrimp, also $7.98.
Plus, Sea Best tilapia fillets are buy one, get one free. And Southern Seas shrimp ring, just $9.98.
So skip the boat
and catch the flavor of the deep
at Rhodey's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
So far throughout the tournament trail as a team for Hiland through the 3 games of the district, Hiland as a team averaging 62.5 points per game during the tournament run, allowing just 20.3 points per contest defensively. Hiland shooting 37% from three-point distance at 17 of 46. Their opponents just shooting 17% from beyond the arc. Hiland shooting 55% as a team from two-point range so far during the tournament trail. Their opponents are shooting just 24%. Hiland shooting 49% overall from the floor. Their opponents are shooting just 20% from the floor as a whole. And Hiland so far during the tournament run, they're shooting 59% from the free throw line. That's 13 of 22. Their opponents are 10 of 15 for 67%. But the Hawks out-rebounding their opponents by a large margin, averaging 32 rebounds per game so far during the tournament trail. Their opponents are averaging just 21 rebounds per contest, and Hiland forcing 21 turnovers per game on their opponents, while Hiland is averaging just 9.5 turnovers per contest on their own. And Hawks getting, of course, the 3 wins in dominant fashion to move on to the regional semifinal game. As far as Grandview Heights is concerned, as far as their tournament run out of the Central District, Grandview Heights, they, of course, got the win also to get through that Central District to get themselves to this regional semifinal matchup. We'll take another break, come back with more here on the pregame show next on WKLM.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors, and we have exciting news. We've got a brand new office and new management at our collision center, and we've relocated our office at our existing body shop location. That means when you need collision work done, there's only one place to go, 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg. Need a collision estimate? Stop by and see us. We're fully staffed and ready to serve all your collision repair needs. And don't forget, for a new or pre-owned vehicle, visit us at 784 Worcester Road in Millersburg. Village Motors, serving your collision center needs.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Make sure your Medicare Open Enrollment Plan allows you to receive the pharmacy service you deserve. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and did you know that Medicare prescription plans are constantly changing from one year to the next? More and more plans are increasing copays or trying to force you into using their plan-owned mail-order pharmacies. Let us help you prepare for the upcoming year by scheduling a consultation with one of our expert team members, or tell your current insurance expert to make sure your plan allows you to get your prescriptions at one of our local Premier Pharmacy locations in Berlin, Millersburg, and now also in downtown Sugar Creek. Thank you for allowing us to be your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
There may be other choices out there, but when it comes to tires and service, there's really only one place to go. Millersburg Tire Service. In business for over 73 years, it's not just about the prices, it's about the people and the service. That's why service is in their name. They started back in 1953 from humble beginnings, and today they continue serving homes in the surrounding counties with a beautiful showroom, modern facilities, and even a front porch where you're always welcome. They treat people the way you want to be treated. With all that, there's no reason to go anywhere else. Millersburg Tire Service, located on State Route 39, east of Millersburg.
Gougasburg Cheese. You'll find an unbelievable section of your favorite cheeses, as well as some really good deals. In case you're looking for something unique, we have a number of imports, along with the Gougasburg classics you know and love. If you haven't already curd, it really doesn't get cheddar than this. So don't Swiss out. Hit the road, Pepperjack, and stop on out to Gougasburg Cheese, where the baby Swiss is really, really good. Yeah, we know this ad is cheesy, but we regret nothing.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Holmes Limestone Company of Berlin is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. They understand scholar athletes work hard in the gym and in the classroom, spending long hours, late nights, and sacrifices for not only their personal goals, but also their team. Your friends at Holmes Limestone have been in business since 1948, and they are located on State Route 39 east of Berlin. Holmes Limestone would like to take this opportunity to salute parents, coaches, teachers, and athletes for their hard work and dedication throughout the year. Holmes Limestone, proud to be a part of your community.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
With two straight losses at John Glenn, 47-43, and a loss at St. Ignatius by the score of 51-35. Then they would rattle off 5 straight wins before losing to Lutheran East, 57-54, a 3-point loss to them. And after that, Hiland, all victories for them as they've rattled off 17 consecutive wins all the way to this regional semifinal matchup. Hiland comes in with that record overall of 22-3 on the year. For Grandview Heights, the Bobcats, they began their season with a loss to Newark Catholic, 60-56 loss to them, so a 4-point loss there. Then they would get 4 straight wins before they lost 67-35 at Columbus Academy. And after 4 more wins, for them 7 straight wins after that, they would get a loss to Columbus Academy again back on January 30th. They lost 59-44. And then had back-to-back losses as well to Worthington Christian, a 34-32 and a 65-36 loss at Bishop Reedy. But since that last loss to Bishop Reedy back on February 10th, they've won 6 straight. Grandview Heights now a record of 20-5 on the year. Hiland averaging 62 points per contest. Grandview Heights averaging 55.8 a game. Defensively, the Hawks giving up 35.5 points per contest, while the Bobcats give up 41 points per game on the defensive end. We'll take a break, come back, and take a look at the bracket play and the tournament trail for both teams when we continue after this on WKLM.
Bowman & Byler in Millersburg is a local certified public accounting firm qualified to meet your business and personal financial needs. When it comes to managing your company and investments, it is important to have a professional advisor who can handle a variety of services for you. We can assist you in developing and attaining your business and financial goals and objectives. Please come see us at 161 North Washington Street, right next to the Kilbuck Savings Bank North Branch, or give us a call at 330-674-8222.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at mbsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Healthcare feels easier when you feel understood. At Pomerene Hospital, you'll find people who take the time to listen so you can feel cared for and ready for life ahead. From the first appointment to the care you need next, Pomerene keeps things simple, local, and connected. For family checkups, women's care, specialty treatment, surgery, and more, Pomerene is where your community goes to feel better. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Hi, this is Ryan Torrance with Safe and Sound Security. Are you considering security for your home or business? Do you need to upgrade to today's technology? If you have a smartphone, your system can be controlled from the palm of your hand. View your business cameras the same way. Give us a call toll-free at 888-317-SAFE or visit our website, safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Again, 888-317-7233 or safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Proudly serving Holmes County since 1998.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Schlabel Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Schlabel knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Hiland began the Division 6 East District Tournament Trail as, of course, the top seed in that district. They defeated Shenandoah for the sectional title 60-24. Then in the district semifinals, they got a win over the 4-seed Caldwell 63-15 and capture the district championship with the win over the 5-seed Buckeye Trail by a score of 63-22. On the other end for Grandview Heights out of the Central 1 district, Grandview Heights was the top seed also in that district, and they got a win in their first tournament game 79-19 over the 13-seed Marion Elgin. And then won in their sectional title. They won 56-20 over the 12-seed Madison Plains. Before winning the district semifinals, they got a win there over the 4-seed Northmore by the score of 47-35 and got the win in their district championship game also 52-24 and a win over West Jefferson to move on to this regional semifinal game. So Hiland taking on Grandview Heights in the Division 6 regional tournament, and taking a look at the bracket there. And for Hiland, the winner of this game will take on either Portsmouth West or Peebles. That's the second game tonight here at the Convo. So either Portsmouth West or Peebles in the regional championship. That'll be this Saturday at 7:30 back here at Ohio University at the Convocation Center in Athens. Also in the upper half of the regional bracket, Kirtland has already defeated Grand Valley, and Richmond Heights got a win over Andrews Osborne. So Kirtland against Richmond Heights will be taking place tomorrow in their regional championship game. And then the winner of that game will take on the winner of our side in the state semifinals, of course, next week. And that would be next Friday, March 20th at 6 p.m. over at Wright State. Lower half of the regional bracket has Tri-Village taking on Marion Local in the regional finals on Saturday. And also in the lower half below that here at the regionals in Division 6, it'll be Seneca East taking on Colonel Crawford. And that's tonight. And also it's Lincoln View taking on Crestview, also taking place tonight in their regional semifinal games. Again, the two winners will square off in the regional championship taking place this Saturday. We'll take a break, come back, get some comments from Jake Sidle coming up next on the pregame show on WKLM. At Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, they are committed to safe and reliable energy every day. Did you know that when their power blinks, most likely this means their equipment is working properly? If an animal, like a squirrel or a tree branch, makes contact with their electric infrastructure, their programmed equipment will allow a fault or a blink. The blink gives a moment for the item to fall away from their power lines and prevents major damage to their equipment and prolonged outage. So remember, the next time you have a blink, it's a good thing. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, committed to their members in our community.
Your lawn deserves the best. Buckeye Lawns and Landscaping LLC of Millersburg is better serving homes and surrounding counties with professional mowing, landscaping, hardscaping, snow removal, and so much more. Reliable, professional, and local. Call Buckeye Lawns and Landscaping today at 330-674-5356. Buckeye Lawns and Landscaping, creating beautiful outdoor living spaces.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Technology shouldn't slow you down. It should move you forward. Hi, this is Ryan Taggart with LodgeVision Technologies, and we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. We know small business challenges because we've lived them, and we are here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first for our clients and our team. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and real care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies. Local IT, real solutions, people first.
Personal service and local decision-making since 1900 makes the Kilbuck Savings Bank more than just a bank. Kilbuck Savings Bank is dedicated to providing excellent service to customers while improving life in the community in Holmes, Knox, Wayne, and Tuscarawas counties. Get more information at kilbuckbank.com. Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center open house Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center open house, March 19th.
Hiland taking on Grandview Heights in the Division 6 Regional Semifinals from the Convocation Center. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast. Always a fun venue to be here at the Convo.
You know, I've got a lot of great games here, college level, high school level. I think that Afrocentric Garraway game a couple years ago you and I did, one of the best high school games I have seen, was so much fun. And, you know, it's a big, a classic arena. It sometimes doesn't feel as full as some of your, like, Pick North on the girls' side, but there's just something about coming down here to Athens in the Convo.
Both Hiland and Grandview Heights really kind of steamroll their ways through the districts. It kind of feels like the tournament begins now for these two teams here. And a Grandview Heights team who comes with a lot of success and also a lot of size.
A lot of height. They got three guys in the starting five that are 6'5", and two of them are averaging over 15 points a ball game. Not to mention when you have three guys 6'5" defensively in the paint, and you see some of these Highland guards that are a little bit shorter than them. It can be harder to score in the paint. You're going to have to rely on perimeter shooting more in a game like this, especially in a regional semifinal.
And perimeter defense, of course, for Hiland, and nobody's better at that. And we talked about, even though Grandview Heights plays a tough schedule, there's something different about playing Hiland for the first time, and you're not used to that. You don't usually see that here. It's going to be interesting to see how the Bobcats handle that.
And the Bobcats, you look back at their region, I think they might have had an easier time than Hiland may have. You look back, they only scored less than 50 points in one of those games, and that was against a Gallion Northmore team that grew throughout the season out of the KMAC. Hiland on the other side, they were tested right off the bat. Shenandoah came in and kind of punched them in the mouth early in their first tournament game. And you and I were talking, we think it's the only time Hiland trailed in the entire district process. But they were tested early on and had to overcome their own adversity to even get back here.
We'll take a quick break, come back with tonight's national anthem and the starting lineups after this on WKLM.
If you are looking for experienced help in investing for retirement or other goals, please call me, Rob Huvis, financial advisor at Millersburg Financial Services at 330-473-6025. I have been serving investors in the Holmes County area for more than 30 years. My firm offers a full range of investment choices, individual stocks, mutual funds, bonds, CDs which are FDIC insured, annuities, and life insurance and long-term care insurance. Securities are held by LPL Financial, which is a member of SIPC.
WKLM-FM.com. Blaze Mullins back at the studio, and also will be posting the video stream for tonight's contest on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Immediately following the game, per OHSAA regulations, we can't do the live video coverage, but we can post that immediately after the game is over with. If you want to go back and watch the video stream of this on the WKLM YouTube page, you can do that. Jacob Heading is the producer of tonight's video stream coverage, again posting on delay right after this game is over with tonight on the WKLM YouTube page. Also tomorrow night we'll have girls state semifinal basketball coming away. Norway taking on Portsmouth. We'll be joining the OHSAA radio network tomorrow night at 6:40, tip-off at 7 o'clock. Tonight's national anthem brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. And once again, tonight's national anthem has been brought to you by the Holmes County Veteran Services in Millersburg. And the starting lineups are brought to you by MRV Siding Supply. Just outside of Millersburg off of State Route 39, get the quality windows, doors, siding, and insulation you need at MRV Siding Supply. Now with tonight's starting lineups, here's Jake Sidle.
Thanks, Matt. And first for the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the Hiland Hawks and head coach Mark Schlabel. They'll line up like this. A 5'11 senior guard averaging 11.7 points a contest, number 15, Alex Miller. A 6-foot senior guard averaging 8.5 points a game, that is Caleb Mishler wearing number 20. A 6'1 senior guard averaging 10.5 points a game, number 22, Caleb Yoder. A 5'8 senior guard averaging just under 4 points a game, number 23, Ashton Schrock. And a 6'7 senior guard, forward, averaging just over 13.5 points a ball game, that's number 35, Ryan Zerger. On the other side for the Grandview Heights Bobcats, they'll line up like this. It'll be a 5'11 junior guard averaging 4.1 points a game, number 1, Mitch Hahn. A 6'5 senior guard averaging 15.5 points a game, number 5, Boston Pearson. A 5'9 senior guard averaging 4.1 points a game, number 13, Mario Iano. A 6'5 sophomore forward averaging 16.4 points a contest, that's number 20, Duncan Peters. And a 6'5 sophomore forward averaging just under 7.5 points a game, number 33, Luke Lee.
And the starting lineups brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, offering top-notch Provia products on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Give them a call at 800-524-7436 or visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com. Hiland 1-0 all-time against Grandview Heights. The last time they faced them was back in the 18-19 season, and it was at the Re-Center. Hiland won that game by the score of 75-49. We'll see what happens here tonight in the regional semifinals. We'll take a quick break, come back with the opening toss right after this on WKLM.
Dr. Nathan Springer is proud to support this sports broadcast. Specializing in orthodontics, Dr. Springer will diagnose the problem and recommend the best possible treatment. He has the experience necessary to give you the smile that you've always wanted. The office is located at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia. Call 330-343-9911. That's 330-343-9911. Dr. Nathan Springer, your local professional in orthodontics. Call 330-343-9911.
Portsmouth West or Peebles at OU at 7:30. And I do want to make a shout out to Jeff Naylor listening to us. He's from Ripley, Ohio. And Jeff, always the guy down southern Ohio, lets us know about how those southern teams are doing. So he'll be a good resource when if Hiland does win, take on either Portsmouth West or Peebles on Saturday night. Jumping for Hiland, Ryan Zerr, a 6'7" sophomore. And jumping also for Grandview Heights, that'll be Luke Lee. He's a 6'5" sophomore. And there is the whistle. And the toss-up of the air going to be won by Hiland, going from left to right, wearing their black jerseys, black shorts, red numerals, and red and white trim. Grandview Heights, white jerseys, white shorts, blue numerals, and blue trim. Zerger out top, gets the handoff to Alex Miller. Miller to the foul line on the left side. Mishler, three-pointer going to be good. Just like that, Mishler gives Hiland a 3-0 lead. So huge, Jake, to get that first basket of the fall here in this type of environment.
Especially when you kind of get it off an awkward tip. Both players went all the way up and down before anyone was able to get a hold of the basketball. So you kind of start off with a broken play, and you're going to play from in front tonight.
Bobcats ball thrown away by Alex Miller. He'll take it the other way. And transition. Miller behind the pass and finds over to Schrock. He missed the layup. Fancy pass by Miller. Schrock missed it. Rebound grab by Boston Pearson. Pass inside. Layup going to be no good by Peters. Rebound putback going to be no good by Luke Lee, but he'll be fouled. That'll send the 6'5" sophomore Luke Lee to the charity stripe. So first foul for either team. And that'll send Lee to the fouling. Zerger's going to get that foul.
Right idea there by Alex Miller. Behind the back, no-look pass. It would have been Sports Center top 10 if that basket goes in, but
couldn't quite finish it. First point of the game for Grandview Heights as Lee buries the free throw, averaging 7.5 points per game. Lee now the second free throw. That's up. That's going to be no good. Rebound tip to the floor. Chased down by Alex Miller. Hawks basketball up 3-1. 1 minute into the first quarter from the convo. Miller out top. Crossover. Surveys it. Pass right side. Goes to Schrock. Out top Miller. Miller to the foul line. To the lane. Kicks it out top Mishler. Mishler foul line. On the right side. Go over to Caleb Yoder. Yoder dribbles it to the foul line. Spins around to the paint. His layup going to be off the last. Going to be no good. Rebound grab by Pearson. Actually poked loose by Caleb Yoder. Back to Schrock down to Yoder. Yoder's three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds by the quick hands of Schrock. And it'll say it's going to be whose basketball to be Grandview Heights.
We got a foul away from the basketball, according to the official on the far side.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Ashton Schrock picks up his first.
It looked like he poked it loose with the ball, but they're going to call him for the foul. His first second-team foul on Hiland. You have to see how it's going to be called, if they're going to be called close by the officials tonight. Hiland, of course, they'll come in, they'll play physical, as you expect, as they've done all season long. Here's Iano across the timeline for Grandview Heights. Dribbles it out top, picks it up. Shovels the pass high on the right side. Received now by Peters. Peters to the right block. Dumps it inside. Goes to Pearson. Reverse layup by Pearson. That's going to be no good. No, it does roll in. He got the roll. Boston Pearson are tied up at 3 apiece.
Zerger came all the way out to the three-point line trying to defend one of the other big guys who came up with that ball. He's out there trying to body up the best he can, but you got three guys that are 6'5". It's going to be hard to defend in the paint.
Here's Zerger on the right wing. Hands it off to Alex Miller. Miller, foul line. Fumbles it. He'll find Zerger. Zerger drive to the lane. Poke loose and stolen away. Iano has the basketball. First turnover on Hiland, one each way. On the left side. Grabbed now by Pearson to the feint. Pearson, runner up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound, knocked to the floor, and grabbed by Zerger. He'll save it. No, he goes out of bounds. So again, inches away from saving that ball. Instead, it'll be Grandview Heights with the basketball. So 5:40 to play in the first quarter, tied at 3 apiece. Mitch Hahn, 5'11" junior guard to inbound him. Does so to the corner to Duncan Peters, the 6'5" sophomore, averaging 16.5 a game. Hahn out top, dribbles it, backs it up now. Hahn back near the midcourt line, shovels the left side, back to Duncan Peters. Peters to the foul line, to the lane, his shot right blocked away by Ryan Zerger. He got the rebound. Now Schrock on the fast break.
Hands it off inside to Caleb Yoder. Here's shot blocked, but a foul is called on Luke Lee. That'll send Caleb Yoder to the foul line. All got started, though, for that block by Zerger.
And that's what he's going to need to do tonight. He's going to have to be perfect in the paint defensively. Meanwhile, Lee not happy with that foul call. He thought he was straight up, but from my vantage point, it looked like he was still moving backwards when that contact was made. So I see why the officials made the call.
First foul of the game on the Bobcats. Caleb Yoder at the charity stripe. Free throw is going to be nothing but net. His first point tonight. Caleb Yoder is averaging 12.3 a game and 3 rebounds per contest during the tournament trail. A 61% free throw shooter on the year.
So far, this one's living up to the billing. I know early on in a low-scoring game, but we knew we were going to get two very physical teams tonight.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound grab by Duncan Peters. Christian Mullet checking in now for the Hawks. And here's Mitch Hahn. Poke loose, tracks it down. He'll take it across midcourt. Schrock on the bench. Hahn to the left wing for Grandview Heights. Dribbles it out top. Guarded tightly by Mullet. Down to the foul line to Lane. His layup is going to be good.
Hiland fans wanted a 5-second call there, and I think they didn't get it because he changed direction 2 or 3 times there. I think the officials deemed that he was doing enough to get a new call or count going.
First lead for Grandview Heights as Mullet saves it from going out of bounds. Back to Alex Miller. Miller to the right wing for the Hawks. Into the corner goes to Caleb Yoder. Yoder to the foul line, to the lane. Cross-court pass Mullet. Head fake. Mullet drive. Out top now to C.J. Yoder in the game now. Back to Zerger on the right block. Zerger to the baseline. To the right post. Is shot up and no good. Rebound knocked to the floor. Chased down by Boston Pearson. Bobcats basketball. And they lead at 5-4. 4:20 to play first quarter. Here's Hahn. To the left wing, backs it up, whips a pass, goes down top to Boston Pearson. Now over to Iono, high on the right. Guarded by Alex Miller. Iono to the foul line, to the lane. Cut off by Miller. Kicks the left side, back to Peters. Peters dribbles it, picks it up now. Guarded by Zerger. Cross-court pass goes to Hahn. Hahn, top of the key, down to the foul line. His 18-footers up in the air, going to be good. Mitch Hahn buries it, 7-4 lead for Grandview Heights.
If this turns into a perimeter shootout, you do not want him getting hot, especially from that jump shot at the charity stripe. That looks like he will take that all day.
He has 4 points, but it matches his season average of 4.1 a game. Pass to the corner, three-pointer by Caleb Yoder. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound goes to Peters. Bobcats with the basketball. Into the front court. Here's Duncan Peters to the left wing. Picks it up. Cross-court pass right side. Mitch Hahn has it. Works it against Mullet to the foul line. Left wing back to Duncan Peters. Drive to the lane. Head fake. His shot up in there going to be no good. Try to draw a foul. Couldn't do it. Rebound by Zerger. Baseball pass goes to a wide open Alex Miller. His layup was going to be good.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to make a basket. He was just trying to get a whistle there, and I think the officials realized that. He created the contact, put his head into Zerger. Zerger was perfect defensively on that possession. 7-6
ball game. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Grandview Heights with the basketball. Duncan Peters out top. Handoff not there. Good defense by Miller. Pass inside instead goes to Boston Pearson. Under the basket, tough angle. Shot's no good. Rebound grab by Christian Mullet after the tight defense under the basket by Caleb Yoder. Hawks basketball. Here's Alex Miller on the right wing. Miller drive. Lane. His layup going to be no good off the rim. Rebound batted away a couple of times. Finally picked up by Boston Pearson.
His third of the game.
Here's Hahn on the left wing for the Bobcats. Up 7-6. Inside pass across the lane. Goes to Duncan Peters. Back in the corner. Three-pointer by up in the air. No good by Boston Pearson. Rebound picked up by Mullet. Mullet to the front court for the Hawks. His pass inside to C.J. Yoder. His layup off the last, no good. Rebound put back by Yoder is good on the second effort. C.J. Yoder gives Hiland an 8-7 lead. Timeout called. 2:11 to play first quarter. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
Get total service for your jewelry at the jewelry store with a free cleaning and inspection and all the repairs done right in their showroom at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Back and forth so far early on.
So far, just like I said earlier, living up to the billing of physical game, especially down low. You keep seeing Peters, Pearson, and Luke Lee, all three of them underneath at some point. And they've been doing a great job getting open. They just can't get the shots to fall.
Bobcats basketball. On the left side goes to Kyra Keents in the game for the first time, the 5'10 senior guard. Picks it up too soon, though, guarded by Mishler. Nowhere to go with it. Finally gets a pass off of the right side, received by Duncan Peters. On the right block, Pearson, but he'll be fouled from behind. Slapped on C.J. Yoder, 13th foul on Hiland. C.J. has his first personal.
Yeah, C.J.'s not happy about that. I can see why he wouldn't be happy with it, but officials a lot closer to that play than we are up here closer to the basket on the other end of the floor, seeing that one.
Seem to be calling it close so far. Pass out top goes to Duncan Peters. Now to Jack Clifford. Back to Peters on the right point. On the right block, goes inside. Now to Luke Lee. He'll back it in. Pearson kicks the right side. Nope, nothing there. Still has it. His pass goes into Duncan Peters. His layup going to be no good. Rebound ripped down by Reagan Shetler now in the game for Hiland. Here's Schrock into the front court for the Hawks. Schrock to the baseline. His shot up in the air going to be banked in. Ashton Schrock. Off the bench, he banks it in. Hiland now a 3-point advantage.
And a steal.
Stolen by Schrock. His layup going to be no good. Rebound tipped to the hands of Duncan Peters. But stolen back away again by Schrock. His layup going to be good. Ashton Schrock making things happen as per usual. Hiland now a 5-point lead. Back-to-back baskets and steals Ashton Schrock. 12-7 Hawks. Bobcats have it.
The Boo-Birds have made their way out. I think they're talking to the officials, not the Bobcats.
Pass goes out top now to Kyra Keents. Dumps inside, but batted away out of bounds. And it will stay with Grandview Heights. And stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Palm Marine Hospital. Blaze DeMoles reporting on the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight.
Well, so far by my count, 3 turnovers by the Bobcats have led to 4 Hiland points.
Pass goes out top to Kyra Keents. Left point now to Boston Pearson. His three-pointer in and out, no good. Rebound tipped a couple of times and a whistle blown. I think a foul away from the basketball. That'll be on Grandview Heights.
I think they're going to get that one against, is that Joe Bear out there? Oh, they're going to get Clifford.
So Jack Clifford, his first. Second team foul on Grandview Heights as well. The Bobcats 3 turnovers, 1 for Hiland by comparison in this first quarter. 38 seconds to go.
Coach Gallone's really not happy about it. He was trying to get the official that made the call to come have a chat with him, and he's still lobbying the official just in front of his bench.
28 seconds in counting. Hawks basketball trying to work this clock down for a possible last shot. Right now, Grandview Heights allowing them to do that. Ashton Schrock has it near midcourt as the Hawks spread the floor. 15 seconds to play in the first. Now down the 12. Hawks start into it with 10 seconds to go. Schrock top of the key. Right side, Caleb Yoder. Yoder to the baseline, to the bucket. Stumbles and falls. No whistle. Picks it back up. His pass goes over to Shetler. Has it stripped away, but I think they're going to call a foul before that buzzer sounded. And that's going to send Shetler to the foul line with a time at 0.
That'll be on Keents, I believe, picking that foul up. Oh, and Coach Gallone is upset. The official in front of his bench has to take him back to the bench. They're not going to put any time on the clock. It's just going to be free throws.
So Reagan Shetler at the charity stripe. Get some time here in this first quarter due to the extra size the Bobcats have. That free throw going to be good. Ice in his veins, Reagan Shetler for the 6'3 senior. 1 more to go to close out this quarter. That's up. That's going to be no good. Splits a pair, and we'll finish the first quarter. Hiland 13, Grandview Heights 7. This is regional semifinal basketball on WKLM.
At Beaches, we're about keeping you safe and on the road. We believe in building lasting relationships through a trustworthy service. Our team cares about delivering quality every time. We offer auto, diesel, heavy-duty, and tire services. Our Winesburg location is open 7 a.m. to midnight, located at 2653 US 62. Call Winesburg at 330-359-5421. Our Berlin location is open 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., located at 5979 County Road 201. Call Berlin at 330-674-6970. Explore our full range of services and easily schedule your next appointment at beaches.com.
If you or a loved one needs physical, occupational, or speech therapy services, trust the team at Walnut Hills in Walnut Creek to help. Walnut Hills has been awarded a 5-star rating from CMS, as well as a high-performing rating from U.S. News. The data used to determine the rating shows a higher percentage of Walnut Hills rehabilitation residents return home than the state and national averages. And the rehospitalization rate for Walnut Hills residents is about half of the state and national averages. Walnut Hills offers both inpatient and outpatient therapy services. Call us at 330-893-3200.
Just about ready for the start of the second quarter. And Hawks with that 6-point advantage. And also, it looks like maybe another technical was called, I believe, during that timeout, because Alex Miller is at the foul line. Nobody around that lane. So Hawks a chance to add on to the lead here to start the second quarter as well. Miller, free throw going to be up. It's going to be good. He has 3 points. Also, the first quarter numbers courtesy of Jake Sidle. Hiland 1 of 3 of 3-point tries. Grandview Heights 0 for 2. The Hawks 4 for 10 from 2-point range for 40%. Grandview Heights 3 for 9 for 33% as Miller buries both free throws. Hiland 2 of 4 for the foul line, 50%. Grandview Heights 50% going 1 of 2. Hiland out rebounding the Bobcats 9-8 in the first. 3 turnovers for the Bobcats, 1 for the Hawks in that first quarter of play.
PA announcer letting us know it was a bench technical foul that must have been called in the quarter break against Coach Galoni. I don't know if maybe there was an issue with the scorebook or what, or if it was something he said when he was talking to the officials, but he's got to keep a seat now for the rest of this game.
Here's Alex Miller for a three-pointer, going to be knocked down. Alex Miller after the free throws. He buries that three, a 5-point swing to begin the second quarter for the Hawks. Then add on that free throw at the end of the first quarter as well by Shetler. 18-7 Hiland, all of a sudden, layup going to be no good by Clifford. Rebound picked up by Luke Lee. Lee has it stripped away, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Lee. And Grandview Heights going to give it up to Hiland once again. And also told that Rod Nichols, one of the officials, went into the Hall of Fame last summer, and also a good staff here on tonight working this crew here for this regional tournament game. Hawks have it. Here's Ashton Schrock on the left point. Goes to Caleb Yoder out top. Yoder dribbles it right wing. Drive. Backs up to the corner. Gets it out top, Mishler. Mishler to the corner. Back out top to Caleb Yoder. Yoder to the foul line, to the lane. His shot left hand, off the glass, and good. What a move and shot. Caleb Yoder with the offhand.
This defender just went the wrong way. I don't know if he and his partner both went to the left, or to the right rather, and opened that lane wide open for him.
20-7 Hiland in the second. Here's Duncan Peters down to the baseline. Cross-court pass received by Keats. Gets it back out top. Here's Mitch Hahn with the basketball. Bobcats down by 13. Hahn, right wing, out top. Duncan Peters, his three-pointer top of the key is good. Well, they needed that bucket, and a three-point basket is drilled by Duncan Peters.
First three-point basket of the night for them.
His first points in general. Here is Ryan Zucker drive lane. His layup is going to be in and out, no good. Gets his own rebound, poke loose out of bounds. It'll stay with Hiland. TMK Farm Service offers a large variety of quality feed for your farm animals, household pets, and exotic animals, including being a dealer for Kalmbach and Purina Mills, organic feeds, animal supplies, water softener pellets, ice melts, and so much more. TMK Farm Service located in Sugar Creek, Berlin, New Bedford, and Holmesville. Into the quarter goes to Alex Miller for a three-pointer. That's going to be no good. Rebound, knocked to the floor, and finally picked up by Luke Lee. Bobcats have it down 20-10. 6:09 to play, second quarter. Boston Pearson, right wing on the dribble, and going to be a foul call.
Going to get Caleb Yoder on a hand check there.
First team foul in Hiland. Caleb Yoder has his first personal foul as Clifford checks out, and checking back in going to be Mario Iano. Also, Caleb Yoder will have a seat, and C.G. Yoder will check back in. 10-point lead for the Hawks. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast from the combo. Inbounded out top goes to Mitch Hahn. Hands it off back to Pearson. Pearson to the foul line. Pearson backs it in. His shot up in there going to be no good, but he will draw a foul this time on C.J. Yoder. And Yoder going to pick up his second personal foul. Second team foul on the Hawks. C.J. thinking he pushed off and thought it was offensive, but instead it'll be Pearson at the foul line.
I see why that was called. I'm going to agree with him that from my perspective, again, I am a lot further away than the official was. I think that deserves for your consideration with the Oscars this Sunday.
Boston Pearson, 6'5" senior.
That free throw going to be in and out, no good, averaging 15.5 a game for the 6'5 senior. And now checking out CJ and checking back in is Caleb Yoder. 5:57 to play in the half. Again, we're live on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. We'll be posting the video stream courtesy of Claxon Communications to the WKLM YouTube page immediately following this game. Second free throw is good by Pearson. He has 3, now a 9-point ball game. Hawks have the lead and the basketball. Here's Schrock, dribble team, dribbles it out top. Cross-court pass goes to Mishler. Into the corner now to a wide-open Alex Miller. His three-pointer's no good. Rebound grab by Duncan Peters.
You'll have him take that shot anytime he's open. When there's a double team, someone's going to get open.
Drive by Hahn, poke loose, it's stolen away. Alex Miller has it after the 5th Grandview Heights turnover. Coast to coast, layup by Miller, off the glass and good. How did he get that one to go? Alex Miller, a huge second quarter timeout. Grandview Heights, Hiland 22. Grandview Heights 11, 5.5 to play second quarter. This is regional tournament basketball on WKLM.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors, and we have exciting news. We've got a brand new office and new management at our collision center, and we've relocated our office at our existing body shop location. That means when you need collision work done, there's only one place to go, 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg. Need a collision estimate? Stop by and see us. We're fully staffed and ready to serve all your collision repair needs. And don't forget, for a new or pre-owned vehicle, visit us at 784 Worcester Road in Millersburg. Village Motors, serving your collision center needs.
If you own an SUV or light truck, finding the perfect tire just got a whole lot easier. Let Holmes Tire Incorporated show you what the Yokohama Geolandar HT Geo 56 can do for your daily drive. Stop by today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on the Yokohama Geolandar HT Geo 56. Call Holmes Tire Incorporated in Millersburg at 330-674-0025 or their other location in West Salem, 330-648-2401, Mount Vernon, 740-392-1811 in Loudonville, 419-408-3607.
Hospital. Blaze DeBones reporting on the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Hawks full court press on after the timeout, inbounded to Boston Pearson for the Bobcats. Works it against Caleb Yoder. He'll take it across the half-court line. Pearson on the right point. Dribbles the right wing. Pearson gets the handoff. Now to Luke Lee. Lee backs it up. Passing the paint, batted away by Yoder, stolen away by Alex Miller. Miller on the fast break. He'll find Zerger, juggles it. Back in the left wing, the Mishler. His three-pointer is going to be good. Zerger gathered himself. He found the open shooter, Caleb Mishler, his second three-pointer of the game.
Crowd wanted to travel. He didn't have possession of the ball. He was taking those steps. It was bobbling it above his head.
Can't call travel on that. 25-11 Hiland. Bobcats have it. Here's Lee with it high on the right. Gets the handoff down to Mitch Hahn. Hahn. Back in the quarter. Three-pointer by Boston Pearson going to be way off the mark, partially blocked by Caleb Yoder. Rebound to Alex Miller. Down to Ashton Schrock. Inside goes to Caleb Yoder. His layup is going to be good. Hawks off and roll on. Caleb Yoder has 5. Hiland now a 16-point advantage. And that happened pretty quickly here, Jake.
Yes, it did. This game was tied for a couple minutes in that first quarter. Neither team could really get past the defense, but the Hawks defense has surged, and they've found a hole in the armor of the Bobcats on the offensive end.
Here's Lee, shot left hand off the glass. That's going to be good. Luke Lee, a much-needed basket for the Bobcats. Lee has 3, his first field goal for the 6'5 sophomore.
Just 2 field goals so far here in the second quarter.
27-13 Hiland. Schrock has it out top. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. At the Convocation Center at Ohio University. Schrock on the right wing. Out top, Caleb Yoder. On the left side, here's Mishler with it. Mishler on the right wing, back to Ashton Schrock. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound goes to Duncan Peters. Into the front court for the Bobcats. Now Mitch Hahn to the baseline. His layup is going to be off the last. That's going to be good. Mitch Hahn now up to 6 points in the first half. Back-to-back buckets for the Bobcats. 27-15 Hiland. 3.5 to play second quarter. Hawks have it. Here's Schrock on the left wing. The handoff now to Alex Miller on the right side. Caleb Yoder now. Yoder to the foul line. His 15-footer is going to be up in the air. No good. Rebound by Zerger. Offensive rebound. Zerger puts it back up. That's going to be off the glass and in. Tough angle. He got it to go. First points of the game by Zerger.
Yeah, they've really shut him down. And we were talking before the game started, Matt, that Hawks are going to have to shoot well from the perimeter. They haven't needed him to score so far tonight.
Three-pointer top of the key going to be off the mark, meanwhile, by Boston Pearson. Rebound, Alex Miller. Hawks basketball up 29-15. Miller, top of the key to the foul line. On the left side, here's Caleb Yoder. Yoder shot inside the paint. That's going to be no good. Rebound chased down by Luke Lee. Grandview Heights basketball down by 14. 2.5 to play in the half. Out top is Iano. Drive to lane. His 10-footers up there going to be in and out. And no good by Iano. Rebound picked up by Ryan Zerger. Alex Miller now has the basketball. Bounce pass goes to Ashton Schrock out top. Hawks up 29-15. Schrock foul line. Spins around to the paint. His layup going to be good and a foul. Ashton Schrock, he got it to go. Foul on Mitch Hahn and Schrock. Quite a first half. He'll have a chance now for a three-point play. First team foul, Grandview Heights. Hahn has his first. Ashton Schrock, he's up to 6 points in the first half, along with what he's done defensively.
And we saw him earlier this season take charge of a game. I believe it was at the Sandy Valley game where he just came out of nowhere, had himself a great game. We knew he was due for one, and I think the way everyone is kind of getting open, they're sharing the ball so much, it's going to open up more opportunities for him today.
Schrock trying to complete that three-point play. It's up in the air. That's going to be good. 7 points now for Ashton Schrock in the first half. He'll check out. Christian Mullet is back in. Schrock came in shooting 62% from the charity stripe on the year.
The great thing about the Hiland bench is the next 5 best players that are coming off the bench could start on 90% of the teams in the state.
They're pretty good as well. 32-15, Hiland presses on. Embedded to Duncan Peters. He'll cross the midcourt line. Peters against Scheller, who's back in the game. Peters picks it up. Pass to the right wing. Nobody there. Goes out of bounds. And then on a turnover over the Bobcats, the 7th turnover on Grandview Heights.
The wheels have come off the wagon here in the second quarter from Grandview Heights.
Hawks, they'll frustrate you, and we're seeing that again here in the first half. 2 minutes to play, second quarter. Hiland ball. Here's Mishler on the left wing, back to Caleb Yoder. Out top, Mishler. Mishler, foul line. Kicks the right wing back to Mullet. On the left wing, now to Alex Miller. Miller out top now to Billy. Right side back to Mishler. His three-pointer's going to be good.
Oh, wow.
Caleb Mishler red hot. His third three-point basket of the first half.
He's only missed one shot from the floor today. It was inside the arc.
And Mishler, that is his 9th three-pointer made of the tournament as well. And a 35-15 Hiland advantage. Here's a drive by Iano. His reverse layup going to be good. And the bucket. Mario Iano, very nice there. A chance now for a three-point play.
He knew exactly what he was going to have to do. Drew some contact from behind. Great shot, too. He hasn't been on the floor a whole lot here in this second quarter, but he's taken some good shots.
So Iano at the foul line for the third team foul on Hiland in the second quarter. 5'9" senior guard averaging 4.1 points per game on the year. And that free throw is going to be good to complete the three-point play.
A little bit of an awkward release on that free throw. And if it works for him.
35-18 Hiland. Here's Alex Miller to the front court. Dribbles it to the foul line. Kicks the right side, Mishler. Cross-court pass to Mullet. Into the corner now. To Billy. His three-pointer is going to be good. Nothing but net. Grant Billy off the bench.
He's the third different Hawk to make a triple tonight.
And now a 20-point Hiland advantage up 38-18. 1 minute to play in the half. Here's Pearson. And offensive foul. He pushed off, I believe, on Caleb Yoder. And that'll be team foul number 2 on the Bobcats. That foul going to be slapped on Pearson, his first.
You can tell they haven't been in this situation in the tournament. They were getting frustrated out there. They're not hitting shots again. I have them for just 4 field goals here in the second quarter.
And add on to their turnover margin as well with that last turnover, the 8th of the half. Here's Mullet, 50 seconds in counting first half. Billy back to Christian Mullet high on the left, 44 seconds to go. Tight defense by Clifford, gets the handoff back to Alex Miller high on the right, 38 seconds. Hiland spreads the floor. Miller on the right wing. 38-18 Hawks. Winner moving on to the Saturday's regional final at 7:30 back here at the Convo against either Portsmouth West or Peebles. 24 seconds. Cross-court pass chased down by Alex Miller, but knocked into bounds instead by Iano. It'll stay with the Hawks at side court.
It's a good call by the official. He was right there, and a lucky break for Hiland.
20 seconds to play in the half. Hiland trying to go for that last shot of the half. Inbounded to Alex Miller in the backcourt. Again, we posted the video stream of the game on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications, immediately following this contest tonight. Down to 9 seconds to go in the half. Miller, 7 seconds. Miller foul line lane. Back to the corner goes to Bullitt. Bullitt's three-pointer is going to be no good. Rebound by Shetler. Gets it back up. Going to be no good. If we fouled again, Shetler for a second time tonight gets fouled at the end of the quarter with time expiring. How about that? What are the odds of that happening?
There are very few times that I have seen players shoot free throws with no time on the clock. One of them was a regular season game at Hiland when I was in high school, which I will spare the Hiland faithful the story of that one. And the other two have been tonight.
And the same guy doing it both times for Hiland, but also meaning he's hitting those offensive boards. Shetler made 1 of 2 free throws at the end of the first quarter. Now we'll see what he does to close out the half. There's 0.2 of a second being put on the clock. Free throw's going to be up, no good. Held 1 more to go. And second free throw by Shetler. That's up. That's going to be no good. Missed them both, so it'll be Grandview Heights basketball again on the back baseline.
Now they're waving it off. We're going to halftime.
Okay, well, forget that 0.2 of a second they have on the clock then. I guess we'll just ignore that. All right, halftime score from the Convocation Center. Hiland 38 and Grandview Heights 18. Back around the recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
Whether you're exploring faith for the first time or looking for a place to call home, Northside Church invites you to be a part of their growing community. Join them for services Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., where you'll find inspiring messages and a welcoming atmosphere for all ages. And for 6th to 12th graders, Northside Student Ministry meets Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. during the school year. Visit them at 1207 Worcester Road, just north of Joel Pomeranian Hospital in Millersburg. They can't wait to meet you at Northside Church.
Need signage for your business? Heritage Signs creates custom signs, banners, billboards, message boards, yard signs, and graphics for your entire fleet of vehicles or trucks. They can handle your project with reliable service, quality work, and materials from design to installation. Stop by today, located at 4562 State Route 39 in Berlin. Call 330-893-3011 or visit their website at heritagesignsllc.com.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
It is halftime in boys Division 6 regional semifinal basketball from the Convocation Center at Ohio University. Hiland has the big lead at 38-18 over Grandview Heights. Hiland would take a 13-7 lead after one. Hiland got a free throw at the end of the first quarter, knocked down by Reagan Shetler with the time expired, and then a technical called on the Grandview Heights bench. Gave two free throws by Alex Miller to start the second quarter, followed by a three-pointer made by Miller. The momentum really changed to Hiland's favor. All of a sudden, they had an 18-7 lead and really never looked back, and the Hawks outscoring the Bobcats 25-11 in that second quarter. Hiland has a 20-point lead at 38-18 at halftime. Leading the way for the Hawks, it was three guys who had 9 points apiece. Alex Miller, Caleb Mishler, and also Ashton Schrock in the first half. Miller was 1 for 3 from three-point distance, 2 for 3 from two-point range, and 2 for 2 for the foul line. While Caleb Mishler knocked down 3 three-pointers in that first half, as Mishler was 3 for 3 from deep, and Mishler now up to 9 three-pointers made during the postseason run. Ashton Schrock also in that first half going 0 for 1 on three-point tries, but 3 for 5 from two-point range and 1 for 1 for the foul line. Schrock had 9 points as well. 5 points for Caleb Yoder. 3 points scored by Grant Billy. 2 apiece for Ryan Zerger and CJ Yoder. And also 1 point scored by Reagan Shetler, rounding out the Hiland total of 38 in the first half. For Grandview Heights, it was Mitch Hahn who led the way. Hahn went 3 for 3 from two-point range for the 5'11 junior guard. He had 6 points, but then after that, 3 points apiece for Boston Pearson and Luke Lee. Also 3 points scored by Mario Iano, and also 3 points for Duncan Peters, rounding out the Bobcats total of 18. Halftime score, Hiland 38 and Grandview Heights 18. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thanks, Matt. The Hawks went 5 of 11 for 45% from downtown in the first half. 9 of 18 for 50% from two-point land. They shot a combined 48% from the floor in that first half. 14 of 29. Meanwhile, 1 of 5 from downtown by Grandview Heights. They were 6 of 14 from two-point land, shot a combined 37% or 7 of 19 from the floor in the first half. Hawks were 5 of 9 from the charity stripe. Bobcats went 3 of 5. Hiland with a rebounding edge, 17-14. Meanwhile, the Bobcats had 7 more turnovers, 8 turnovers compared to just 1 in the first 16 minutes by the Hawks.
Individual rebounding leaders for Hiland. Ryan Zerger had 5 boards, 2 at the offensive end, 3 rebounds for Alex Miller. While for Grandview Heights, it was 5 boards for Duncan Peters, also 4 rebounds for Luke Lee at 2 offensive, and 3 rebounds also for Boston Pearson in that first half. Hawks up 38-18, and really that momentum shift at the end of the first, start of the second quarter seemed to kind of change the ballgame.
Ever since that technical foul was assessed right at the beginning of the second quarter, it's been all Hawks. They're moving the ball at will. They're getting everyone open. Everyone's getting a look at the bucket eventually. And the more Hawks that score, the better the chance Hiland is going to win.
Again, the winner moves on will take on either Portsmouth West or Peebles Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. at the Convo in the regional championship game. Halftime score here, Hiland 38 and Grandview Heights 18. Back with the second half next on WKLM.
With the game on the line, hit the winning shot by choosing Charm Pizza and Charm in Mount Eaton. Charm Pizza can fuel your win at breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Their pizza, wraps, wings, and burgers are your three-pointer for victory. Order online at charmpizza.com or call the Charm store at 330-893-7938 and Mount Eaton at 330-409-7938. Make your next meal nothing but net at Charm Pizza.
If you're looking for the best tires and service in the area, stop by Millersburg Tire Service. When it comes to selection, no one does it better. They've sold 37 brands of passenger, SUV, light truck, heavy duty, and farm tires in the last year, serving Holmes County, all across Ohio, and 11 surrounding states. They even ship nationwide. Add in a knowledgeable staff with over 375 years of combined experience, and you've got everything you need, all in one place. So go with a team that's been serving Holmes County for over 73 years. Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Denco Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denco takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denco and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community. Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Blackhawk Building Supply invites you to their open house on March 20th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join them at their new location at 5200 County Road 120 Millersburg. Blackhawk Building Supply is built for contractors, builders, and industry partners. Tour their new location, visit with product vendors, view live demos, and connect with the Blackhawk team. There will be giveaways and door prizes. This is the day to connect, explore products, and see what Blackhawk Building Supply has to offer.
Top of the morning to you. I just found a pot of gold.
Let me guess. It's actually the meat department at Rody's IGA.
Even better. Big St. Patrick's Day savings all this week.
Like USDA inspected Cook's corned beef brisket for $5.98 a pound and Gerber's boneless chicken tenders for $5.28 a pound.
That's enough for a whole Irish feast.
Plus 80% fresh family pack ground beef for $4.98 a pound and an 8-inch baked apple pie for $5.98.
So I don't need the luck of the Irish.
Nope, just head to Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Great St. Patrick's Day deals now through Sunday at Rody's IGA.
Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for tonight's broadcast. Blaze Mullins is back at the studio. Glad to have you with us on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And as for Mission, we will be posting the video stream of this game on the WKLM YouTube page immediately following this contest. As soon as it's over with, that's per OHSAA rules. That is courtesy of Claxon Communications, of course. Jacob Heading is the producer of the video stream that will be posted on delay right after this game is over with tonight here on the WKLM YouTube page. And the Hawks now in command here. An important third quarter here for the Hawks are trying to really take control of this game.
And I think Mark Schlaball and his teams are all very aware that just because you're up by 20 at halftime doesn't mean you'll be up by 20 at the end of the game. You've got 16 more minutes of basketball between you and a regional final appearance back here on Saturday. And we're having a talk at the scores table with one of the officials, and we'll see what happens there. But you got 16 more minutes. I'm sure Coach Schlaball has told him, don't celebrate yet. Don't start acting like you've already won this game. Go out and play hard for another 16 minutes so we can make sure we have reservations back down here on Saturday.
Keep that focus, but that's certainly never been a problem with this group for sure.
It has not. Out-of-town score update real quick. At the half, Colonel Crawford is leading Seneca East 29-20 up at the Stroh Center at BGSU. Colonel Crawford, a very good team. We've seen them for years, and Coach Sheldon has done a great job. And I think we're going to start this half on
maybe figuring out which team should have the ball first is maybe part of the discussion.
I think that is exactly what happened. But also, I wanted to shout out Colonel Crawford, too, because former Triway player, Mr. Holtz on that team up there. He's been a great athlete for them on the football and basketball team, so wanted to wish him good luck in that one.
Absolutely. Bobcats will have it to begin the third quarter. Inbounded by Luke Lee, goes to Mitch Hahn, going from left to right at the combo. Gets the handoff, received now by Mario Iano. He'll find Lee back in the corner now, received by Hahn. Back in the side of the paint, picked up by Peters. His layup blocked inside by Zerger, but the foul is going to be called. He thought he got all ball, but a foul on Zerger, and that'll send Duncan Peters to the foul line.
I think from where the official was, he saw contact with the body, and I can't blame him for making that call. I think what the confusion was, since the second quarter started on a technical foul, did you ever have to move the possession arrow?
And that must be the case. First free throw, no good. That was the second personal on Zerger, by the way. But the first free throw missed by Duncan Peters, averaging 16.5 a game for the 6'5 sophomore. Second free throw by Peters, in and out and back in, got the bounce. He has 4 points now tonight. 38-19 Hiland going from right to left in the second half. Miller's pass goes to Schrock out top. Schrock directing traffic, dribbles it. He'll find Zerger, backs it in. Zerger in the paint, his jump pick right hand, no good. Rebound grabbed by Zerger though. Offensive board. Pass inside goes over to Caleb Yoder. Backs it into the left block. Yoder spins around. His shot off the last. That's going to be no good. Rebound knocked out top. Back to Schrock. Another offensive board for Hiland. Schrock out top to Mishler. Mishler, 15-footer, going to be no good. Rebound going to be batted away. Going to be saved by Boston Pearson. And now the Peters to the front court to Mitch Hahn. Hahn drive to the lane. His layup going to be no good. Rebound ripped away by Ryan Zerger. And Zerger, some contact as he got the rebound. They're going to call that foul, I do believe, on Luke Lee. And that'll be the first team foul on Grandview Heights. Lee has his second personal.
Second on Lee. I think they got him just because he got his arm hooked in there as the three big guys were all in there fighting for that rock.
But Zerger hitting the boards to start off this third quarter for Hiland. Hawks with the ball. Here's Alex Miller. Miller, top of the key. His three-pointer up in the air, going to be knocked down. Nothing but net. Alex Miller, his second three-pointer tonight.
He did that with the defender's hand in his face. That disrespectful. That's just disrespectful.
That's when it happens when you're good. He has 12 points. 41-19 Hawks. Here's Iano. Back to the corner. He'll throw it away. Stolen by Miller. Long pass goes to Zerger. Zerger down for the dunk. He'll slam it home. Ryan Zerger. Well, you knew what was coming. Zerger, his second basket of the night, and that came in emphatic fashion. Drive, runner, off balance, going to be knocked down, meanwhile, by Iano.
Well, like I like to say on those dunks, they cleared the runway for him and was able to hold on there, too, with players underneath him.
Layup no good by Schrock, but he's going to be fouled. And that'll send Ashton Schrock to the foul line. And that'll be the second team foul on Grandview Heights in the third quarter. Call that on Peters. Okay, his first personal.
Second team foul.
Ashton Schrock, of course, had that strong first half where he had 9 points. And free throw by Schrock. Here's up. That's going to be no good. Simply pull in, remain in your vehicle, and let the experienced crew provide a quality, convenient oil change with no appointment needed at Southside Quick Lube. And while you're there, ask about the Starbright Unlimited Car Wash Plan and take care of the outside of your vehicle as well. Done fast, done right, and you're back on the road. Southside Quick Lube, State Route 83 in Millersburg. Second free throw, no good. Rebound grab by Mitch Hahn. Here's the dribble to the baseline. Stolen away by Mishler to Ashton Schrock. 10th turnover on the Bobcats. Schrock will throw it away. Stolen by Iano. Iano's pass inside. Goes over to Pearson. His layup no good. Rebound batted out of bounds off of the Bobcats. Now the Bobcats faithful didn't think so. I think they might change this call, and they will.
Yeah, the official on the near side started trotting in. I think it got his attention. He's like, did I screw that one up? He's like, yep, I'll fix it.
Good job by the officials there, and it'll be Grandview Heights basketball. Beneath the room backboard to inbound it is going to be Mitch Hahn. Back to the corner. Out top to Boston Pearson. Pearson. You'll find Mario Iano high on the right. And a foul called, again, away from the basketball. I believe that'll be on the Hawks. Maybe Caleb Mishler possibly getting that foul.
No, it's going to be Zerger on that one, and I know exactly why. He was trying to get around the screen, ended up grabbing a hold of his mark, and right in front of the official, had both arms around him.
His third personal, he'll check out. Second team foul on Hiland, and C.J. Yoder is in. Here's Duncan Peters inside the paint. His shot off balance going to be good. He got the roll, Duncan Peters.
Just his second made field goal tonight.
He has 6 points, 43-23 Hiland. Hawks have it. Schrock hands it off to C.J. Yoder. Now to Mishler, left wing to Caleb Yoder. Gets it back out top to Schrock. He'll find Alex Miller. Miller dribbles it. Off balance. Cross-court pass goes to Mishler. Mishler to the baseline. Dumps to the side goes to Schrock. Poke loose and stolen away. Now the fast break. Here's Hahn with it. Finds Boston Pearson to the right block. His layup going to be no good. Rebound tipped to the hands of Caleb Yoder. Hawks on the fast break. Yoder's bounce pass goes to Schrock. Wraparound pass to the corner. Alex Miller for a three-pointer. He'll miss the shot. Rebound picked up by Iano. Hawks fans starting to erupt that time if he would have been able to knock that shot down.
The second time those two just haven't been able to finish off a great no-look pass.
Out top to Peters. He'll throw it away, though stolen by Caleb Yoder. Bounce pass to CJ. Applying the back dribble. His layup going to be no good, but he'll be hacked on the arm. CJ Yoder now at the foul line to shoot two.
And a trail official came in and got that one. I think it's going to be Duncan Peters getting his second.
13 foul on Grandview Heights. And at the foul line, CJ Yoder.
Correct myself, that's the third on Duncan Peters.
He'll have 2 shots.
6'2" senior. CJ with the free throw going to be no good. A 79% free throw shooter on the year, averaging 5.7 a game during the tournament trail. Stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Pomerane Hospital. Blaisd and Mullins reporting on the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight after the contest as Mishler checks out, and in going to be Grant Billy.
2 of the 3 6'5" guys have checked out now for the Bobcats, going with a little bit of a smaller look.
Free throw going to be no good also by CJ on the second attempt. Missed them both. Rebound going to be picked up inside by Mason Jobert in the game now, the 6'5" junior. Bobcats have it out top. Jobert gets the handoff. Back to Pearson. Pearson to the right block. Double team and stolen away by Yoder. Into the front court goes to Alex Miller. His layup left hand. That's going to be good. Alex Miller has 5 in the quarter. He has 14 for the ball game. Here's Clifford on the other end, stolen away by Alex Miller. How did he get over there so quick?
And we're going to get a technical foul here against Jack Clifford. He was warned by the official for throwing his arms up earlier. He'll pick up the technical for complaining right in front of the referee this time. It'll be the second technical called against the Bobcats today.
His second personal, 14th foul in Grandview Heights.
And while he might have had maybe he should have been called. Foul should have been called there. You can't react like that right in front of the referee.
How about Alex Miller, though? He makes that bucket. It's a layup, mind you. He gets all the way to the other end of the floor, and he gets that steal, whether you think it's a foul or not. I don't know how he gets from one end of the floor to the other end that quickly, and he now buries the first technical free throw.
He's not even the fastest guy on this team, I don't think, but he is fast.
Both free throws good there. Buries them both. Alex Miller having tonight for the Hawks. He's up to 7 points in the third quarter alone, 16 for the ballgame.
If you put Alex Miller in a race against Troy Fritz, Alex Miller is going to win by 3/4 of the court.
That's probably true. 47-23. Here's the drive by Schrock to the corner to Miller. His three-pointer is going to be no good. Ball knocked up there, grabbed by Caleb Yoder on the offensive board. Out top to Schrock. Gets the handoff. Now Alex Miller. He'll find Schrock, top of the key. 3:45 to play. Third quarter, all Hiland in the regional semifinals. Miller, left wing, dribbles it, drive, lane. And it's stripped away. Going to be a foul, a step on the defender, and they cannot guard Alex Miller as Keats gets that foul. 15th foul on the Bobcats. And for Keats, that'll be a second personal.
Well, Keats took a little bit of an awkward tumble there. Good to see him get up okay, but yeah, that happens sometimes. I don't think the officials have realized that's the 5th team foul.
Yeah, wasn't the act of shooting, but it doesn't matter. Should be a double bonus situation here. I think it's probably because they forgot because of that one being the technical foul.
Correct.
Yeah, maybe that's what got him off, but that obviously counts as well. Alex Miller now at the foul line. 47-23 Hawks. 3:38 to play.
It's his 5th attempt from the charity stripe.
First free throw, no good, but Hawks have plenty of weapons, Jake, but when you have a guy like Alex Miller to kind of run the show here, that always helps to have a guy like that you can lean on.
And he's like the Swiss Army knife. He can shoot from the outside. He can beat you inside when he gets a step on you, and he's a great defender.
Second free throw is good, and a 48-23 lead for Hiland. Bobcats had the basketball to the front court. Miller has 17 points, by the way. Here's the pass by Iano, goes out top, back in the left corner. The dribble to the baseline and shot up in the air going to be no good by Pearson. Rebound tipped up in the air, grabbed by Pearson. He'll find Iano for a three-pointer. He'll knock it down. Mario Iano knocks it down from deep. He has 5 in the corner. And now 8 for the ballgame. 48-26 Hiland. Here's Schrock out top. Schrock to the foul line. Gets the handoff. Caleb Yoder. Back in the corner. Goes to CJ. Dribbles it. Backs up to the foul line. To the lane. Spins around. His shot up in the air going to be knocked down. CJ Yoder. navigating his way inside the paint. He has his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, he showed his great balancing skills there, able to stay on his feet right in the middle of the paint.
50-26 Hiland with 2:40 to play in the third quarter. Bobcats gets the pass off to the left wing. Here's Kyer Keens inside the paint. And Joe Bear, but he was pushed to the floor by Caleb Yoder. He'll get slapped with a foul. 13th foul of Hiland. Caleb Yoder has his second personal. On the force, it'll be Kyer Keens to inbound it. Beneath the own backboard as Luke Lee will check back in for the Bobcats, replacing Boston Pearson.
Grant Billy actually picked up that foul. I think it was from when he came flying in there, made a little too much contact for the officials' liking.
Handball stolen away by Alex Miller on the fast break. Miller, left-handed layup. That's going to be no good. Rebound, stepped out of bounds. It'll be off of who? Off of C.J. Yoder, they're going to say. So we'll be Bobcats basketball. But again, when we're moving on, they take on either Portsmouth West or Peebles. That's the second game tonight here at the Convo. In the regional finals Saturday night at 7:30 at Ohio University. And here's the dribble across midcourt. Kyer Keens has it. Lobs it high in the left in the hands of Ayano. Back near midcourt. Bounce pass right wing. Going to be retrieved now by Kyer Keens. Picks it up. Keens looking. Into the corner. Now received by Lee. Lee backs in. Double team. Stolen away by Alex Miller again. Miller. Bounce pass inside. Goes over to Caleb Yoder. His layup was going to be good.
Had to go with the reverse on that layup, too. Great job to have that body control and be able to go to the hole.
Caleb Yoder has 7, 52-26 Highlands. Timeout, Grandview Heights. 1:48 to play in the third. This is Regional Tournament Basketball on WKLM.
Are you thinking about upgrading your home's exterior? Wayne Doors Spring Sale runs March 30th through April 4th with savings on garage doors, openers, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Visit our brand new design center and showroom, work with trusted experts, and enjoy a true one-stop shop experience from start to finish. And while you're there, get entered for fun daily giveaways all week long, plus a big grand prize. Come see us and save this spring with Wayne Door.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Had a 20-point lead at halftime. They stretched the lead out now to 52-26, and the Hawks really in command tonight here, Jake.
A fantastic performance. You came out, it was real close through about the first 3 quarters of the first period, and then Hiland just flipped a switch. They got out to a big lead, and they're not giving it up.
Pass goes to the corner, goes to Luke Lee for the Bobcats inside the paint. His shot right hand going to be no good off the glass. Rebound to Reagan Shetler. Hawks basketball. Here's Alex Miller. 1.5 to play, third quarter. He'll find Schrock on the left wing. Goes over to Caleb Yoder. Out top, Ashton Schrock. Gets the handoff down to C.J. Yoder. They'll work the ball around the perimeter with Hiland in command. Here's Miller to the baseline. His layup going to be swatted by Lee. Rebound grab by Shetler, though. Another offensive board by Shetler. Into the corner goes to Schrock. Drive, lane, head fake. Schrock out top, C.J. Yoder. His three-pointer, that's going to be in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Luke Lee. Bobcats have it with 1 minute to go in the third. Into the front court to Hahn. Hahn, foul line. 15 for by Hahn, left hand, that's no good. Rebound goes to C.J. Yoder. Yoder on the fast break for the Hawks. He'll slow it down now across midcourt, gets the hand off to Schrock. 50 seconds to go. Schrock to the foul line. To Lane. And gets called for traveling, trying to make a move, but that'll be the fourth turnover on Highland, just the fourth turnover. But how about Reagan Shetler tonight coming in, getting some minutes here, and needed here, of course, with the size of this Bobcats team. He's coming in and done a solid job.
He's got 4 boards, but I think even though he hasn't scored yet, I think defensively, when you have to go against not 1, not 2, but 3 guys that are 6'5", that's real tiring. He's done a great job coming in here, making sure Ryan Zerger was able to get a little bit of a breather.
Pass to the corner goes to Pearson. His three-pointer is good. Boston Pearson.
Triple Boston Pearson.
He has 6 points for him, his first three-pointer tonight. 25 seconds to go. Here's Schranka with it for Hiland with 23 seconds down the right wing, back over to Alex Miller. 19 seconds to go. Miller to the right block, backs it in. Miller gets it back out top to Schrank. Hiland looking for that final shot of the third. See if he can get a foul here at the end of the third quarter with time expiring again. 5 seconds. Here's Miller. Miller, drive, baseline, poke loose, out of bounds, no foul, but a Hiland ball under the basket with 1.4 seconds to go.
There's still time, Matt. And I think that would be an OHSAA record, and if it wasn't, we're going to say it is.
We're just going to go with it.
Honestly, 2 in the same game might be an OHSAA record.
It might. Henry Stayball checks in. He'll inbound it for Hiland. His pass goes out top to Schrock. Does not get the shot off, and that will do it. At the end of 3, Hiland 52 and Grandview Heights 29. This is Boys Regional Tournament Basketball on WKLM.
MEB Systems, the area's flat roof specialist. MEB Systems also offers retrofit solutions for low-slope metal roofs. MEB Systems counts it as a privilege to serve our community and beyond with the highest level of customer service and top-notch workmanship. Let them not only learn your business, but also your trust. When it comes to your roof, trust your local experts who believe if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at mbbsystems.com. MBB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Hi, this is Deke Miller with Village Motors, and we have exciting news. We've got a brand new office and new management at our collision center, and we've relocated our office at our existing body shop location. That means when you need collision work done, there's only one place to go, 331 North Washington Street in Millersburg. Need a collision estimate? Stop by and see us. We're fully staffed and ready to serve all your collision repair needs. And don't forget, for a new or pre-owned vehicle, visit us at 784 Worcester Road in Millersburg. Village Motors, serving your collision center needs.
Hiland outscored Grandview Heights 14-11 in the third quarter. Hawks have the basketball to begin the fourth quarter of play. Schrock double team, dribbles it across midcourt, pass inside, going to be retrieved by Caleb Yoder. Back to Schrock, out top, Henry Stable. Now to Ashton Schrock. Hawks with a big lead to start the fourth quarter. Schrock right wing, double team out top to Zerger. Zerger dumps pass inside, goes over to Caleb Yoder, who banks it in, and a foul. Assist by Zerger, bank shot by Caleb Yoder. Have a chance now for a three-point play.
Everything is just going Hiland's way so far tonight. A fantastic game defensively. You've caused 15 turnovers, and now you're getting to the hoop to try for 3 the old-fashioned way. These are how you win regions and how you win trips to Dayton.
Free throw no good. Rebound goes into the hands now of Kyler Kings, who just picked up his third personal foul. 54-29 Hiland. Bobcats had the basketball. Here's Boston Pearson to the foul line, to the lane. Pearson, head fake. His layup going to be good. Pearson now has 8, 54-31 Hiland. Hawks basketball, 7:20 to go. Schrock to the front court. Works it against Pearson. Takes it to the right side on the dribble. Shovels it out top now to Schlabel. Schlabel drive to the lane. Nice pass inside goes to Yoder. Batted out of bounds by the Bobcats. Hiland will have it. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Jake Sidle. Hiland 1 of 4 3-point tries, 25%. Grandview Heights 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Hiland 4 for 9 from 2-point range. Grandview Heights was 2 for 8. Hiland 3 of 8 for the foul line. The Bobcats 1 for 2. Hiland out rebounding Grandview Heights 11-8 in the first. 7 turnovers for Grandview Heights and 3 for the Hawks in that quarter. 3-pointer by Mishler, meanwhile, no good. And rebound tipped to the hands by Zerger to Henry Stable. Here's drive by Schrock. Meanwhile, his left-handed layup, that's going to be good. Schrock blew it right by him. And the easy layup, Ashton Schrock now has 11.
His first second half points, but
showing off that speed. Ball knocked to the floor, picked up. Now the drive to the bucket by Luke Lee. His layup is going to be good.
Lee might have gotten away with a step there as he kind of flinched when a Hawk defender flew right past him.
He does have 5, 56-33 Hiland. Hawks basketball. Zerger to the corner. Zerger to the baseline. Under the bucket. Reverse layup by Zerger. That's going to be good. Zerger has 6, 58-33 Hiland. Hiland looking to move on to the regional finals this Saturday. Here's Pearson. Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle for the broadcast from the combo tonight. Here's Iano on the right wing against Henry Stable. To the foul line, to the lane. Double team, knocked to the floor, dives after it. So does Henry Stable. It'll be tied up. Arrow does stay with Grandview Heights, though.
Good job there just to jump on top of that loose ball. Schleball was all over that one, but I'll tell you, Iano's starting to get a little frustrated. I think he was trying to get the defender a little further away from him. Might have gotten away with a little bit of a push-off there, but he's just been trying to do something out there. The senior guard, I think, wants to be a player tonight.
Shot of the paint going to be good. Meanwhile, by Boston Pearson. Pearson now has 10-4 in the quarter. Hiland in command, though, up 58-35 in the regional semifinals. 5:45 to play. Here's Schrock on the left wing. Schrock spins away. Top of the key for the Hawks. On the right side goes to Caleb Yoder. He'll find Zerger. Zerger backs it to the right post, inside the paint. Nice pass inside, goes to cutting Caleb Yoder. His reverse layup is going to be good. Nice look by Zerger, the bucket by Caleb Yoder. Highland up 60-35.
Great job by him to pull that one back and then go again around the other side. He had the defender all over him, but he's able to get a wide open look with that.
11 points, Caleb Yoder. Mitch Hahn has it. Dribbles it to the foul line. Hahn dumps it inside. In traffic to Lee. He couldn't handle it. Stolen away by Caleb Yoder. He'll be bumped out. It'll be a blocking foul on Mitch Hahn. Second team foul on Grandview Heights. And Hahn has his second personal. Are you thinking of remodeling or building a new home? Visit Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek. They have a large selection of carpet, laminate, tile, vinyl, and hardwood flooring. Financing is available. Call Bear Carpet 1-330-852-3890.
Good sportsmanship there from Mitch Hahn. One showed the official that he understood why that was a foul, too. He was right there making sure the guy got up okay.
Schrock has it. Double team to the backcourt. Pressure defense on by the Bobcats. Pass goes front court, but a foul is called by the official. 13th foul on Grandview Heights in this fourth quarter.
I believe Clifford picks up his third.
Matt Croy alongside Jake Sidle. Reminder, we'll be posting the video stream of this contest to the WKLM YouTube page immediately following this game tonight. So you can look for that on YouTube for WKLM's YouTube page for the video stream right after this game, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Jacob Hetty, producer of tonight's video stream coverage. Inbounded to Schrock again, a foul again on Jack Clifford. 14 fouls now.
And he's telling the official he thinks he's getting pushed off. So remember, he's already got one technical, so...
Third personal on Clifford. Under 5 minutes to play. Inbounded to Caleb Yoder. Long pass goes to Zerger. He'll break free. Zerger will lay it up and in.
I think he was thinking dunk there at first and then heard the footsteps.
He'll take the bucket. He has 8 points now. 62-35 Hiland. Foul called now away from the basketball. And that'll be for Hiland their first team foul of the fourth quarter.
Going to get Schrock on this one, I believe.
Schrock just a second personal foul tonight. It'll be Kyer Keentz, 5'10 senior to inbound it. He does so out top over to Boston Pearson. Pearson drives to the lane. His layup going to be no good, but he'll be fouled by the backpedaling Caleb Yoder. Second team foul on Hiland, and now Caleb Yoder has his second personal.
So go to the line and shoot 2 more free throws here. That's one. You'd rather give that one up when you're up 62-35, but not much you can do on that one. You came in late, you're in the air, you're going to get that one called most of the time.
They'll take it, no easy buckets. Morrison to make it at the foul line, and he does so in the first attempt by Boston Pearson. Now up to 11 points. 5 of those have come in the fourth. A Grandview Heights team that lost their first tournament game last year in the sectional, but all the way to the regionals this year. That second free throw is good. 62-37 Hiland, but they've ran into a buzzsaw with the Hawks tonight.
A very senior-laden team, but it'll be interesting to see how they come back next season. They've got some guys that look good. They got some younger guys that have looked good at points tonight.
Caleb Yoder out top now to Henry Schleball. Schleball to the foul line. He'll back it up to the left wing. 4:18 to play. The Hawks playing keep away in a big lead and looking to move on to the regional championship. Schrock drive, lane, dumps it inside to Zerger. He'll lay it up and in. Zerger over above the rim, lays it in softly. He now has 6 points in the fourth quarter, 10 for the ball game. All Hiland up 64-37. Iano dribbles the left wing. Now to the foul line. Three-pointer by Hahn. That's going to be good. Mitch Hahn, he has 9 points tonight. His first three-pointer, 64-40. Hiland with the lead. Into the front court goes to Schlebel. And gets called for traveling on that double team. That'll be just the 5th turnover on the Hiland, though, tonight. Hawks really have taken care of the ball.
They had 3 in that third quarter, but one of those just kind of got poked away while it was in the air. I'm sure Coach Schlebel would love that to still say 1 like it did at halftime, but I think you'll take single-digit turnovers at this point in the game.
16 by comparison for Grandview Heights. 3.5 to play. Here's Mitch Hahn, dribbles it to the foul line, to the lane. His layup going to be good. Mitch Hahn. He has 11. Timeout call, 3:21 to go. Hiland 64 and Grandview Heights 42. This is regional tournament basketball on WKLM.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Looking to pick up a victory tonight. They'll take on the winner of the second game tonight. Has Portsmouth West against Peebles. The Hawks will be able to sit back after this game and watch those two team plays and see which team they're going to be facing on Saturday night.
And of course, we all know Mark Schlebel and his coaching staff's already got the film. They're already looking at both these teams, but nothing beats scouting them in person. So
Hawks have it to the front court. Here's Andrew Bune into the ball game now, 6'1" junior. Mullet gets over to Bune, now to Ryan Zerger, back to Bune. CJ Yoder's out there, Henry Schlebel. Back inside goes to Zerger, under the bucket, out top. Three-pointer goes up in the air, going to be in and out, in, back in. Hitting the roll is Andrew Bune off the bench, the junior.
Off the bench and into the scorebook. That's the way you want to see it.
And I'll give Hiland a 67-42 advantage. Here's Iano out top. Down to the foul line. Yeah. He gets called for traveling. They cut him off through that shuffling of the feet, and he'll be right back to Grandview Heights.
And a mass exodus here. Looks like some seniors going to be coming off the court. And Zerger going to come off the court now for the Hawks. 2.5 to go in this one. Hiland going to go back to the regional tournament, and really a huge game. We're coming into this one talking about, a little bit of a size disadvantage for Hiland. 3 guys at 6'5". We're in the starting lineup in this one tonight for Grandview, but Hiland just played a great game defensively and took them, all 3 of them, really out of the ball game early on.
Really did. Pass inside, goes to the corner. With the basketball now for the Hawks. Bune is out there. Henry Schlebel. Christian Mullet on the floor. Grant Billy is on the floor as well. Drive. Cross-court pass by Schlebel and going to be out of bounds. And turnover on Hiland will be just their 6th tonight. Also Reagan Shetler out there for Hiland. 2:18 to play. And Shetler checks out. And in now is going to be Carson Weaver, 5'8" senior. And with the ball is Cooper Mott, 6' junior for Grandview Heights. Mott dribbles the right wing, the handoff. Gets it over to Braden Fink. Top of the key, stolen away by Weaver. Goes over to Bune. He'll weave his way back to the corner. Back over to Schlebel, who will be fouled by Cooper Mott. 15 foul in Grandview Heights. And Mott has his first personal. Should be 2 free throws now for Henry Schlebel. 2:01 to go, 67-42 Hiland. Again, when Hiland puts their backups in, they expect things still to be run the correct way, and usually that's what happens.
And usually, I think Henry Schlebel is a great guy to look at like that. I go back to that Shenandoah game that I was able to call, and when he came in off the bench, he's feeding the ball left and right. He's playing unselfish, looking for the best shot like these Hiland Hawks have always done.
Second free throw good. He'll split a pair. Henry Schlebel in the scoring column for the first time tonight. 68-42 Hiland. Under 2 minutes to play from going back to the regional finals. Pass goes high on the right side. Received now by Mason Jobert. Dribbles to the baseline. Jobert layup off the last is no good. Rebound is corralled by Christian Mullet. He'll push it to the front court. Mullet to the right wing. Schlabel, drive, lane, his layup off the last. That's going to be good. First field goal tonight by Schlabel.
We talk about him being unselfish, but he can also go to the hoop when he needs to.
1.5 to play. Stolen away by Schlabel. He'll have it into the front court. Schlabel to the baseline. Cross-court pass goes to Mullet. Back in the corner now. Out top back to Mullet, left side. Now to Schlabel to the corner to Carson Weaver. He'll find Mullet on the left side. 19 turnovers on Grandview Heights tonight. Back out top to Mullet. Back in the corner. Here's the dribble to the baseline. By Bune, knocked out of bounds by Grandview Heights. The Hawks will keep the basketball. As now checking in, I believe they're going to be, is that going to be Kachuk checking in, the 6'1 junior.
Well, we talked about how Miller might not be the fastest guy on the court. Kachuk's one of the guys that could be the fastest guy in the court. Go back to soccer season, he can run that full pitch real quick.
Yes, he can. Here's Kachuk, top of the key. Dribbles it to the foul line, to the lane. It's stripped away, goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Grandview Heights. And you can see, obviously, Hiland plenty good right now. You can see some of these guys that are backups here that'll be a part of the future come next year for Hiland. And get some quality experience right now in the regionals.
Whenever you can get some experience to play your guys on a college court like this, it's always worth it.
Here's a drive to the lane. Layup by Kachuk. No good. Rebound to the floor. Will be picked up by Oliver Nguyen, 5'11 junior. Into the front court, received now by Jason Moore. Final 33 seconds in this one. Stay tuned tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Pomerene Hospital. We'll have all the area tournament scores for you all the way until midnight. Final 20 seconds to go. Nguyen back in the left point goes to Mott. Mott to the foul line, to the lane, spins around. His layup is going to be good. First points of the game, Cooper Mott. Final 10 seconds in this one. Hiland, after missing the regionals last year, they'll make up for it this year, and they'll be going back to the regional finals as Mullet dribbles out the clock. The Hawks win it tonight in impressive fashion by the score of 70-44 over Grandview Heights. Hiland going to 23-3. They won 18 straight. They'll take on either Portsmouth West or Peebles Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. in the regional championship at the Convo. Grandview Heights will end their season with a record of 20-6, snapping a 6-game winning streak. Again, the final, Hiland wins it 70-44 over Grandview Heights. Back to wrap it up after this on WKLM.
Mount Hope Auction is offering the following sales, including March 7th, Whitetail Heritage of Ohio. Check out their website for more information at mounthopeauction.com or give them a call at 330-674-6188. The Mount Hope Auction is located right in the heart of Mount Hope, and they are proud supporters of all Holmes County athletes.
Hi, this is Ryan Torrance with Safe and Sound Security. Are you considering security for your home or business? Do you need to upgrade to today's technology? If you have a smartphone, your system can be controlled from the palm of your hand. View your business cameras the same way. Give us a call toll-free at 888-317-SAFE or visit our website, safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Again, 888-317-7233 or safe, the letter N, soundsecurity.net. Proudly serving Holmes County since 1998.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mose Beachy. I'm an independent Beamer partner. In 2004, I was paralyzed due to an industrial accident and lived in great discomfort with left calf, cold feet, and no feeling in toes. I was introduced to Beamer in 2016 as a FDA-cleared Class 2 medical device that enhances oxygen delivery and removal of carbon dioxide, local blood flow and circulation, muscle performance, strength, conditioning, and recovery. For service, sales, and rental, call Mose at 330-231-8010 or log on to alife.beamergroup.com. That is alife.bemergroup.com.
Dr. Nathan Springer is proud to support this sports broadcast. Specializing in orthodontics, Dr. Springer will diagnose the problem and recommend the best possible treatment. He has the experience necessary to give you the smile that you've always wanted. The office is located at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia. Call 330-343-9911. That's 330-343-9911. Dr. Nathan Springer, your local professional in orthodontics. Call 330-343-9911.
It is the final tonight in boys Division 6 regional semifinal action from the Convocation Center at Ohio University. The Hiland wins it in commanding fashion tonight as they defeat Grandview Heights 70-44. Hiland led 13-7 after one, and after a technical called on the Grandview Heights bench allowed Alex Miller to bury two free throws to start the second, and then followed by a three-pointer. That same possession by Alex Miller gave Hiland an 18-7 lead to start the second. Really, the Hawks never looked back from there as they led 13-7 after one and 38-18 at halftime, outscoring the Bobcats 25-11 in the second period. And Hiland led 52-29 through three. They get the win by the final score of 70-44. For the Hawks, they would finish up with 4 guys in double figures tonight, and it was Alex Miller who led the way. For Miller, going 2 for 6 from beyond the arc. He was 3 for 6 from two-point range and 5 for 6 for the foul line. Alex Miller had 17 points. Miller in double figures for the first time in the postseason, the 14th time overall this year for Alex Miller. He was also 5 points shy of tying his season high. Also double figures was Caleb Yoder. Caleb Yoder going 0 for 2 on three-point tries, 5 for 9 from two-point range, 1 for 3 for the foul line, as Caleb Yoder had 11 points. He was in double figures for the 4th time in the postseason and the 15th time on the year as well. Ryan Zerger in double figures. As for the big man, he went 5 for 8 from two-point range for his total of 10 points. Zerger in double figures for the 3rd time in the postseason, the 20th time on the year. And Ashton Schrock in double figures as well. Schrock 0 for 1 on three-point tries. He was 4 for 6 from two-point range and 1 for 3 for the foul line. Schrock had 10 points. He was in double figures for the 1st time of the postseason, the 2nd time on the year as a whole. After scoring for Hiland was 9 points for Caleb Mishler, who buried 3 3-point baskets tonight. And Caleb Mishler, by the way, going for him 3 for 4 from beyond the three-point line tonight. And 4 points scored by C.J. Yoder, 3 points for Henry Schlabel, 3 points apiece also for Grant Belly and Andrew Bune, rounded out the Highland scoring of 70. For the Bobcats, they had 2 players in double figures. It was Boston Pearson who led the way, going 1 for 5 from beyond the arc, 3 for 8 from two-point range, and 3 of 4 from the foul line. Pearson had 12 points. He did have 4 of his 12 in that 4th quarter. Also, Mitch Hahn in double figures for the guard. He was 1 for 1 from beyond the arc, and also 4 for 6 from two-point range. Mitch Hahn had 11 points. Also, 8 points scored by Mario Iano, 5 points scored by Luke Lee, and 6 points for Duncan Peters, 2 points scored by Cooper Mott, rounded out the Bobcats total of 44. All Highland tonight, they win at 70-44 over Grandview Heights to move on to Saturday's regional championship game. Now with the final numbers, here's Jake Sidle.
Well, thanks, Matt. Highland shot a blistering 41%, or 7 of 17 from downtown in this ball game. They shot 20 of 35 from two-point land, 57% from inside the arc tonight. A combined 27 of 52 for 52% from the floor. On the other side, Grandview Heights was 4 of 8 from downtown for 50%, 13 of 28 from two-point land for 46%. Shot a combined 17 of 36 for 47% from the floor. Hiland was 9 of 20 from the charity stripe for 45%, 6 of 9 for 67% for the Bobcats. Hiland out-rebounds the Bobcats 31-24, 19 turnovers for Grandview Heights compared to 6 by Hiland.
Leading the way for Hiland in the rebounding category individually, Ryan Zerger. He finished up with 7 rebounds, 3 at the offensive end to go along with his 10 points tonight. And also 3 rebounds for Alex Miller as well this evening. And 3 rebounds for Christian Mullet off the bench. For Grandview Heights, it was Duncan Peters who had 6 boards. Also 5 rebounds for Luke Lee. He had 2 at the offensive end. And 4 boards also for Boston Pearson. Hiland gets the win by the score of 70-44. You talked about, Jake, really efficient basketball for Hiland all night long.
They were great on the offensive end. Like I said, if you shoot 52% from the floor, 90% of the time, you're going to win that game. The Hawks looked great, and it wasn't just one player doing it. Yeah, you look at Alex Miller, had himself a fantastic game tonight, Matt, but he was only able to get open because they had so many other players getting open and getting quality looks, and then were able to do it without Ryan Zerger really having a huge night tonight. He was played great defensively. You kept the 3-6-5 opponents out of the paint and really made them non-factors in this contest. This is one of the most complete basketball games I've ever seen a Hiland Hawks team play.
A lot of guys ship it in, but I thought the catalyst again tonight, as we've seen so many times, Alex Miller and Ashton Schrock, what they were able to do defensively as well as on the offensive, and really disrupting what this Grandview Heights team was able to do.
And so we had 19 turnovers by the Bobcats tonight. I'd say 14 of those, we either said Miller or Schrock's name with who came up with the ball next. We all know what Alex can do. He's going to take it to the hoop. He's going to shoot it from deep. However he thinks he can beat you, he's going to do it. But Schrock, sometimes we see him play a more defensive game, but tonight he was able to do it on both ends of the court, scoring and defensively. And we always know he's going to go out there and scrap for loose balls, maybe get a little handsy, too handsy sometimes, get a foul called on the defensive end. But he's does a great job keeping opponents off balance, and that's exactly what he did tonight.
Hawks looking focused as for you. We've seen this team like on a mission all season long. They take care of business again tonight. And for the Hawks, you're going to like where they're at here. So they're going to go on to for a chance to go to the state Saturday night. A
chance to go to a new arena on Saturday next week at the Nutter Center, which where the state semifinal will be played. And it's been a couple of years since you and I went down to Dayton for one of these squads. I really think that this Hiland team might be looking at the bracket and maybe wants to try to exercise some demons of Richmond Heights in years past. I don't think they're looking ahead of their next matchup, but I think for a few of these players it might be in the back of their minds, we want Richmond Heights.
We'll see if that happens here. First things first will be Saturday night. Of course, we'll have that game for you on WKLM. We do want to thank our video stream partners. We'll be posting the video stream. Actually, it's on there now. So I want to let you know that if you're looking for the video stream, it is posted to the WKLM YouTube page right now. If you want to go there to watch that this evening, it is up there. Courtesy of Claxon Communications, Jacob Henning, the producer of the video stream tonight. And also thanks to Blaze DeMille is back in the studio on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com tonight as well. Reminder, tomorrow night we'll have girls state tournament basketball. It'll be from the OHSAA radio network. Norwayne is in action. They'll be taking on Portsmouth. We'll have that game for you on WKLM and WKLM-FM.com. Airtime 6:40. Tip-off at 7 o'clock. And good to see another local team at the state tournament.
I've seen Norwayne a couple times this year. We saw them at the Classic in the Country, of course, and saw them in the regional semifinal up at Elyria against Triway. Coach Shoof's done a great job with that program over the last few years. A lot of very athletic girls and a lot of very proud girls representing Norwayne right now. It's great to see our local area teams really going to state every year. I think we're going back almost 10 years now. A Wayne County League team or a Holmes County team has been represented in the state tournament. It's great to see that continue.
Good to see that for sure. State runner-ups last year, Norway, see if they can capture a state title this year. Well, for Jake Sidle, I am Matt Croy. Stay tuned for this Saturday. The Hawks will play for a state tournament berth. It'll be at 7:30 against either Portsmouth West or Peebles. Again, the final tonight in boys Division 6 regional semifinal basketball from the Convo. It was Hiland 70 and Grandview Heights 44. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.